What's up, guys? This is Brad. Welcome to Sports Magazine Collector. So today, pretty excited. I just got some new CGC slabs in. Going to do a little reveal video. I have already opened them up. I know what the grades are. My good buddy Jim, he likes to do the surprise reveals where he has not seen the grades. I don't have the patience for that. As soon as I can see them, I look at the grades online, and so I already know what I got when I open them up. But I've got 4 slabs here. And I got a little bit lucky because, as some of you may be aware, CGC is not currently grading any magazines right now. They're on a temporary hold because they're kind of in a little limbo transition pattern, switching to some new slabs, which is a great thing because you've heard me say before, we really need some stronger slabs. And I think they've had a little bit of an issue just kind of getting the new process in place, which is fine. They've said, maybe February they're hoping to resume. We'll see if that actually happens. But the good thing is we're going to get some new higher quality slabs, which is going to be a really big improvement. So these 4 that I just got back, I had sent them in walkthrough just a few weeks ago, and I must have been one of the very last batches to get shipped through. Now, they're in the older cases, but honestly, it does not bother me. I'm kind of just excited to have them back quickly because of all of the issues that I've sent into CGC, which has been, I think I'm up over 75 now that I'm waiting on. I've only ever gotten 2 back, and those 2 I had also sent in walkthrough. This is my second walkthrough batch. So it's just fun and exciting to actually get a return that I can open up. So I'm gonna share with you guys what I got. These 4, like I said, I'm really excited about. So don't really have anything prepared here. This is kind of a pretty quick impromptu thing, but yeah, let's take a look. So of these 4, there's only 2 different issues. So I've got 2 sets of 2 different magazines, 2 duplicates. All right. And so here's the first one. You guys will all recognize this. This is our good friend, Michael Jordan and Sam Perkins. And this is Michael Jordan's first cover. Always trying to find the best way to put this without getting a big old glare or computer reflection. This may be the best we can do. So it's a 3.0. I was not expecting it to come back high. Actually, I meant to open up my projections. I projected all of these as I do, and I'm just going to say this. I am extremely conservative whenever I do my projections, and I guess there's a couple reasons for that. First off, I come from the sports card world, and just the grading of sports cards and just how almost nitpicky they are. It's gotten really crazy, especially over the past couple of years. Since there was a really big boom in cards getting sent in to be graded, it seems like PSA and some of the others have even gotten even tougher on their grades. And so I guess that's one reason that maybe I'm super conservative, just because I'm used to sports cards, things getting knocked for just the slightest thing that you may not even ever be able to see. But secondly, I guess I don't want to ever be disappointed. I always want to be really careful not to overshoot. So I really, really temper my expectations. So on this first one I'm about to show you, I actually nailed this one. I projected a 3 and I got a 3. Okay. And the reason that this got a 3, if you look at it, it's actually pretty clean. Okay, it actually displays really, really beautifully. The issue with this one is that the cover had become detached. So I actually had to use some tape on the inside of the cover to reattach it. And CGC is okay with you using, like clear Scotch tape as long as it's serving a purpose on the magazine. So, you may initially be inclined to think that this would come back as like a restored, with tape on it. But, I made sure to read through CGC's guidelines really carefully before I sent this in. And I knew that I'd be okay using some clear tape to get that cover back on there. And so it's a 3.0, but man, if you look at it from the outside, it's beautiful. Honestly, if you didn't know that tape was on this cover. This issue displays like, maybe a 7.5 or an 8.0. It looks really, really nice. So there's that one. I already own a copy of this one. So this is one of the two that I had previously received in my first walkthrough batch, was a Michael Jordan first cover, and that's an 8.0. So that's my best copy of this. I have an 8.0, and I've always said that I don't typically like to sell, but I will sell duplicates. So I do plan on selling this one. This 3.0, I'll probably throw up on eBay. That's my initial thought. But I also want to mention, even though I have said in the past that, I'm a collector first, I'm not really going to sell unless I have duplicates. I've made a little bit of an adjustment to my strategy. Okay. And let me explain. So this hobby can get a little bit expensive, especially if you're addicted like me and see multiple magazines on a daily basis that you really are interested in. And so I determined that I'm going to have to start selling some stuff just to, fund my addiction almost, to fund the items that I really want in my personal collection. I've made the decision I am going to go ahead and start selling some. So I actually went through not too long ago my collection of all my magazines, several hundred, and I pulled out, I think, about 40 that I plan on putting up for sale, sending them in to be graded, and then putting them up for sale. And the ones that I selected were, once again, duplicates, so issues that I already had, or maybe they're issues that there were several that are of athletes that I don't particularly care for, but that I think have some collectability. LeBron James is an example. I'm just not a LeBron James fan. Okay, sorry. Respect his career, phenomenal career. Just not a fan. I'm a Kobe guy. Okay, so I've pulled out quite a bit of LeBron James that I just don't really want in my collection. I'm going to sell those. I know there's like a Novak Djokovic I have. I do not like Novak Djokovic. Some examples like that. Okay. And then also there are a few that, to me, I can see having some value and collectability to others, where I think I could make a little bit of money off of it. But they're just ones that I don't really care about in my personal collection. So I will be putting some up for sale. I just want to throw that out there because I don't want anyone to see, maybe my eBay account or whatever and be like, well, okay, wait a minute, this guy's a hypocrite. He said he never sells. I'm gonna start selling some just because I gotta fund this hobby. I gotta fund my personal collection. So that's the plan. All right, let me move on to the next one. I know I'm kind of rambling here. Got another Michael Jordan first cover, and this one's a 5.5. All right, so this one also had a little bit of tape. And this one, when I purchased it, already had tape on it on the bottom corner down here. You can kind of see, I know there's a lot of glare going on, but there was a rip on that bottom corner, and it already had tape on it from the previous owner. But both of these are newsstands, and any Michael Jordan first cover that you can get in a newsstand, that's collectible. To me, this is a top 3 all-time Sports Illustrated issue, with it being Michael Jordan. Pop counts on this issue right now, there have been 91 newsstand copies graded. These two I don't think have been added into the census yet, so I think that's actually going to bring it up to 93 total. So 93 total copies of Michael Jordan's first Sports Illustrated cover, which is, I've written about this and I've made videos about it, but it's just exponentially more scarce and rare than his rookie cards. And I also think that they display better, and I think they're more beautiful, and I think that they're more historical. So I'm a big fan of the Michael Jordan first cover. This 5.5, I'm considering sending off to Heritage. I have never sold through Heritage before, but I think this one, along with another one I'm about to show you, I think are pretty decent candidates, maybe just to try it out. Heritage probably gets the most visibility as far as CGC Sports Illustrated slabs at the present time. And there have not been many Michael Jordan newsstand first covers sold on Heritage, honestly. There's been less than 10. So I don't know. That's not for sure that I'm going to send that in to Heritage, but that's what I'm leaning towards right now. All right, the next two Once again, they're duplicates, but this is the one I'm most excited about. I mean, kind of tough to get more excited about something than a Jordan first cover, but this one I really am. So this is something, here's the back. This is something you just don't really see. Okay. This is NBA Today 1984 draft guide. It's a magazine program. It has Michael Jordan in his North Carolina uniform and Hakeem Olajuwon, of course, later became Hakeem Olajuwon, both on the cover. So this publication is legitimately from 1984, before Michael Jordan was drafted, and it was a guide, a guide about the upcoming NBA draft. So, and I stumbled upon this a couple months ago, thought it was an amazing piece, bought it, immediately started searching to see if I could find any others. I found one other one, which is the next one I'm going to show you. And so I snagged both of them, and this one came back as 7.5. Oh, and I forgot to tell you the second Michael we just looked at that was a 5.5. I projected a 4.0. So really happy there. Once again, I'm conservative. So the first one I nailed a 3 and I got a 3. The second one I projected a 4. I got a 5.5. On this draft guide that I got a 7.5 on, I had projected a 5. So apparently I'm way too harsh of a grader, at times. But man, I'm stoked about this. So how about the pop counts? You're probably wondering about. This draft guide has now been graded 3 times. There was only one in existence, and it was a 5.0. There was a 5.0. Now I have a 7.5. And let me go ahead and show you this other one. I also have this 84 draft guide in an 8.5. And I projected that at a 6.5. So once again, I was way too harsh of a grader on myself, but I am through the roof to have this come back in an 8.5. And this is the highest graded copy in the world. Like I said, there's only 3 graded ever. I now own 2 of them, and I have the 2 highest, a 7.5 and this 8.5. I just think it's awesome. I mean, seriously, look at that. Michael Jordan in his North Carolina uniform, throwing it down. And I mean, Hakeem Olajuwon, obviously no slouch. He's a top 15 player of all time, I would say. And this is just, it's kind of, I love the unique pieces like this. If you're looking at a magazine or a publication and it's not a Sports Illustrated, or it's not a Time, or it's not a Slam, it's not one of those really big name publications. Well, what could make it collectible? If it's kind of like a one-off, random, oddball type thing. Well, to me, those items can still have collectability if, number one, they have major superstars, Michael Jordan, and 2, the cover is a great cover shot that is aesthetically pleasing, okay, such as Michael Jordan throwing it down. I also think that if you can find oddball covers of superstar athletes, like from their early like rookie or college years, I think that's really desirable too. And so this one checked all those boxes for me, and that's why I am super stoked about it. So this 8.5 is going straight into my personal collection. This is probably now my most prized possession. I will not be getting rid of this. That 7.5 that I just showed you, I think I'm going to send that one to Heritage as well. Once again, I've never done Heritage before. We'll try it out and we'll see how it goes. So that's all I have. I just wanted to share with you guys this new order that I got in. Really pumped about it. Michael Jordan first cover duplicates, 84 draft guide with Olajuwon and MJ on there. And I think they're pretty awesome. So let me know what you think. I have a bunch of videos that I have either already recorded and I have scheduled, or that I have ready to go and I just need to record them. I've been a little bit lackluster on releasing videos lately. Just want to kind of give you guys an update. I've got a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old. Plus I work full time. So this is just a side hobby of mine. I do this whenever I can find time. And right now my goal is I'm trying to put one video out per week. Early on, I was probably being a little more aggressive with that. I was putting out a couple per week, but it's just not sustainable. So I'm going to try and get back on the schedule of one per week, and got several coming up for you guys pretty soon. Got some countdown videos, got some highest sales videos and things of that nature. So thank you so much for all of you that watch my videos. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, please like, please comment. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.